Hi folks, welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to my Days Till Spring challenge. Most of these things, well, I never script these things. Maybe one day I will, so forgive me if I ramble or stumble or anything like that, or repeat myself or can't remember something. Today's a little bit different. Now we've got a day where it's not raining. It's been raining most of the day, and now it's finally cleared off all this rain. Today, I want to talk to you about earth and water. Now, a lot of y'all know those two words, or three words, earth and water. Lines from a movie. Earth and water. Well, you're going to find a lot of that where we're going on my channel. And today, that spirit from that movie, a retelling of an ancient battle, that's sort of my spirit. You know, today is about connections and common grounds. I'm not going to grow anything. I'm not going to try to make a video like that. Yesterday was frustrating to me, and that humbled me. It put me on track. It put me back on track to the way I should be looking at things. The rain for so many days now has interrupted the plans I had to make really neat, interesting videos. Mother Nature saw fit to get in the way of my technological aspirations. How dare her? I almost forget the important things. I get wrapped up in things sometimes. Plans. They go wrong. Get back on track. Yesterday offered me the connections to with a friend, and it reawoke something in me, you know, from younger days. Today has been a very good day in pulling some of my thoughts together and bringing it to you. Things that are important to me. You know, I thought to myself, I'm about halfway through this. About halfway through getting to spring with my challenge. It's been a lot of fun, a lot of challenges, but really, has it been that bad? No. It's just one man doing something out here, sharing something. It's more than that. I picked up my phone and used one of the amazing little technological features that we've got in these things, these smartphones, calculator. And I said, 20 days left till spring, divided by 2. Simple action there. And it popped up as 13.5. I didn't even have to think about it. Right? 13.5. The answer's right there in my phone. Technology. Now, I'm such a natural kind of guy. I like this kind of stuff. I love the ancient things. But 13.5, and as it happens, enough serendipity with today, 13.5 is about where I'm standing now, talking to you in this place in time. 13.5 days left till spring, pretty much right now. And so I thought to myself, you know, this is kind of like a halftime show. Maybe that's what I'll do today. So I had these thoughts I wanted to get out. I wanted you to know who's talking to you through your screen, through that little speaker. Know a little bit more about me and what I'm trying to do here. There'll be plenty of episodes coming up where I'm showing you how to grow plants. And those are going to be important. That's about connections. Connections to people in the past. The past. Again, we're all here in the bottleneck. This bottleneck is magic. It's the one time that we have on the planet, the group of humans that are alive in the present day, what we call present day. We're constantly slipping from the future to the past, constantly being born and then shed away to become part of nature once again. We come from nature and we go back to her. days 19 and then 16, they're all gone. They're in the past. Lost forever. Joining the past. I made that the other day to try to help some other people. Something that's helped me out and the neighbors out. Told you that little story. What you saw in the beginning, an old walking stick. This one is about number 6, I think. My first one was way better than that. I'll tell you about my walking stick later in another video. That's what that was. It's about technology and inventions, little things. My stones. My grow bed. It's going to be growing my food. Ancient things. New things. Technology. I'm going to bring you stories of people. Things that people have learned through the years from those 18 original females. Nowadays in our modern lives, we've got the genetics, the study of genetics. And they've studied enough people's blood to get the DNA and studied that we have come from 18, I believe the number is correct, 18 ladies from the past, our deep past. What they say is that there were more humans on the earth before that, and there was some great catastrophe that happened, and 18 were all that were left. 18 strong women. They bore us all. Wherever we are in the world, we're connected to each other through these 18 women. You see the wild things here on my place. This dandelion, we consider it a weed. As I have one time when I was younger, mowing the grass and wanting all the dandelions out of my place. All the other weeds gone. But they're friends. My people knew them as friends. And the dandelion wasn't even here. Now I'm like most people. I've got a mix of many people, many races. Lord knows how many. I don't know. I know that my people, at least some of them, were from Europe, probably around Germany, or somewhere up in there. Some of my people were Cherokee Indians, or Cherokee natives. I don't know how you want to say it. I've always said the word Indian with pride, not knowing that, some people get offended by that. It's always that respect, though, when I say it. But I try to say Native American so it's not to offend anybody. Although those Native Americans are some of the finest people that I can think of to emulate. My people. Some of yours. Indigenous peoples of the past. Those that spread out from those first 18 females. We're all connected. 18 people. That's almost just like a family gathering. Much less a human population. Certainly not a town. You look at the billions of people that we've got on this earth now. We all came from them. You tell me how we're not connected on this planet. We are. We're close. We share ideas with each other now, nearly at the speed of light. Light can't travel that fast through wires and copper and silicone. It's got those things interrupting it, so it doesn't get that fast. But I've come to believe, especially with the telling of this day and this story, that the speed of earth, or more pertinently the soil, the dirt underneath my feet, the speed of dirt's faster. It connects us all, our thoughts. Our prayers go up at the same time sometimes. When we're watching along and following along with Greg Allison when he reaches out to us, to join him, for all of us on the planet to come together at the same time, to meditate or to pray, or just have a silent moment and think about peace amongst each other. It's these things, the search for peace and the sharing of knowledge, that are so important. This little group of people we got on the planet that numbers in the billions that all came connected from the same people. Earth and water. Well, we're certainly going to find a lot of that feeling in my channel as we go forward, and today in my thoughts. As many of you have seen the little brief thing that I saw with the can sitting there on the side of the road that somebody so carelessly, terribly threw out of their vehicle, littering. People of my age, a long time ago, back in the 70s and 80s, we grew up on Saturday morning cartoons. We always looked forward to that. And you could find Iron Eyes Cody, Native American actor back then. And he made that famous public service announcement. The people that made that used him to do that. It was a reminder of a wise man that was looking at his land and what it was being turned into. That resonated with me and so many people my age. It's very important. It's a part of us, many of us. He goes around and has passed around his image now, sometimes in memes. Sometimes we take the important things in life and they get turned into a joke. I'm not sure what you think as you watch me watch what I'm saying and hearing my words from the other side of your screen. But these are the things that are passionate to me. It's about connections, about the people when they do the official thing. I can't tell you everything that I wanted to tell you. It's just not that much time. I don't want to take up that much of your time. This is a field point, or rather a arrowhead point. A lot of people call them arrowheads. This one is small enough that it could possibly have been a heavy arrow. Most arrowheads are much smaller. You can't put that much weight on the end of an arrow and then still shoot it. Not easily or effectively, and sometimes they would have broken the shafts by trying to launch that much. The smaller things that we see, little tiny ones, most of those were. The bigger ones were spear points. I'm not sure what this was. I found this in a creek. I've always wondered what the story was. Was it made to protect someone, their family? Was it made for hunting or defense? Was it used? Did it break off in the rib of an animal? A cave bear, maybe. Or maybe it brought down a deer. I hold things like this in great reverence and respect and know that I've got a connection to those people. They're my family from the past. Earth and water are coming together here to give me a place to write this. Day 14. Just a man scratching the dirt. Bringing you something. I want to bring you knowledge here. I want to blend that. The natural things. I mentioned Bull in videos, a couple of them. I've mentioned him a lot. He's a lot of fun to watch. He offered up a challenge to lots of people to join him in, all of his viewers. I'm one of them. Bull's Garden. Tall, pretty big giant of a man. Gentle man, I'm sure. With a heart of gold. Now old Bull, he's walking around his field. And that bull is protecting the rest of his herd there. He serves security sometimes. And I'll tell you, if you're a friend of the bull, I'm sure that you've got a good friend there. He's watching over his people. But I bet you one thing. If you're not supposed to be in his pasture, that bull's going to charge you. You're probably not going to like that very much. He offered a challenge for everyone that he was watching to try to grow your own food. And he's helping people do that, showing you by example. He offered the challenge to grow enough food for yourself and share some with other people that may not have it. I told him I accepted his challenge, and I look forward to that. I've already been doing that for a few years, and most of you probably do too. We're all pretty much alike. We're all humans. As I wait for my Jerusalem artichokes to come up, as I wait for the strawberries to take good root, spread out and make more to share. I've shared so many of these, and they're looking good. They're strong. They were selected over time by the humans that found these strawberries and everything that we've got in this world, just like the corn that grew from the best of the seed and grew bigger, and they kept reselecting it. These knowledge, this stuff that I'm talking about, you know what I speak of, most of you. Selective harvesting and replanting to get the best genetics. This is the knowledge that so much amazes me, and the people that care enough to bring it to you. Those that have learned from their grandparents and their parents and the countless generations that came. These are the people that matter. The things, well, everyone matters, but these are the subjects that mean the most to me. Our connections to the past through all of that. And the people that do this. To one of my friends who recently reached out and subscribed to me. Her name is Leah. She shared with us pictures of her patio garden. That's what she's doing. She's growing a few things on her patio. I have another friend. Now, Leah, she's from the South. I have another friend named Jeff. We're brothers in a fight. Unfortunately, like I said, now I'm 50. I'm over 50. I'm in that over 50 group. And Jeff and I are brothers in a couple of ways. He's up north, got a good bit of acreage up there, and he raises cattle and soybeans, has a garden. He's growing stuff and doing things. He's helping out. He's feeding people. Same thing I'm doing here on a smaller scale. But we're brothers in some other ways. I have so many connections to people. To Pat G down in Mobile. Her connections to people are very strong. She's trying to help them with everything that she can grow, teach others, and feed others. And she does so much of that. I can't mention everybody. Got another friend, Tanya. Tanya's just a little bit north of me. What she has done with her life is, for a lot of it, she has studied the wild things, the dandelions, the weeds, the things that we don't know what they are because we don't know their names given to them long ago that are beneficial to us. She has a passion for taking that knowledge and from the people that were before her, learning it and handing it off to other people. Connections. Talking about me and what I believe in, my boot's standing here, right here, on this little patch of dirt that I call my home. I'm the flea that currently owns this little piece of property, in as much as we can really own something. It was bought with what we call money, silver, gold, that kind of thing. A material thing, medium of exchange. In the past, they didn't have so much money, or different things were used for money. Maybe it was something a little more tangible. Maybe it was something that meant more. Certainly things that kept us alive. Today, the search for money. In the past, that would have been a search for something they could have traded, like an arrowhead. Something that kept them alive. That was money. Seeds, that was certainly money. Many things have been considered money. But I'm getting off a track here again. It's not scripted. I'm going to try to wrap this up here pretty soon. My boots are standing on this ground. This common ground that we all share called the earth. We share this as our place in this magical time when we're all alive. For so many people, all come from the same bunch of people, those 18 originals. If that number's right, y'all may research that yourself. That's who we come from. This ground runs beneath the oceans and rivers and oceans to completely other sides of the world, to the people that have been suffering right now in China for quite a while, to a disease that's spreading. I'm going to let y'all think about that. That's going around the world, and we're going to lose a lot of people, or we already have. At least that's the potential. Who knows what the truth is whenever we watch it on the TV. They've been known to tell us stories and to take us and our human family in the directions that they want to go through the media. Yeah, I'm just kind of starting to ramble here a little bit, but you get what I'm saying. These are things that are important to me. The people that share this information, like me right now, what I'm doing, humbly bringing you something. I hope that people will see this, the things that I do and others do, and learn and pass that on. I'll show you ways to let nature help you, to be your friend again, and to help you. This old piece of wood here, this is going to be a home for one of my helpful critters one day. What I wanted to talk to you today is about that common ground. I'm connected to people in the Philippines. Very proud people. I'll tell you more about them. Hard life. The rain over the past few days has prevented me from being able to use this. I've got to sift this down, get the rocks out of it. It's not necessary, absolutely necessary, but I like to do that. Gives the roots easy way to go. There will be small rocks in it to add to the nutrients in the soil, like rock dust almost. Earth and water. That's kind of been on my mind a lot. Another line would be something like this far and no further. We need to learn. We need to pass on these things to those that come behind us. Not take our eyes off of what's truly important. It's those things. So many people. There's so many people on YouTube that are sharing with you this knowledge. Hadn't been able to work over there yet and get that fixed. I'm going to redo that. What you're seeing there is the hugel stump that I made. I'm going to redo that. Making a place for nature. It's important. My ancestors knew that. They knew all the weeds. They were their friends. They used them. They grew food. All of this knowledge came forward to us and to our grandparents in the Depression, all trying to survive on this earth so that we could be born. We, the ones that are alive now, we are the result of what they dreamed for their lives to be. I want to try to make mine as good as I can and just help everybody to be as good as they can. Join us. Join us in this, all the viewers of all the channels, trying to bring you these things. I'm going to help you grow food, help you out, and pass it on. Leave some and pass it on down. That's how we've got what we've got now. Earth and water. Common ground. That's what it's about. The food. Not just my channel, others. The people that I watch, the people you watch. Common ground. The common ground of time and ancestry. Here, at my place, and what I'm sharing, I want it to help everybody. Doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, what race, what sex. Doesn't matter your religion. It's just one man sharing something. But common ground. Whether it's a patio that's filled with little containers and you're growing food and sharing it with your neighbors. Or if you're in suburbia somewhere, growing your food, leaving a place for nature where you can. These are different things that mean a lot to me. I hope they will to you. The things I share will be of different growing concepts. Good ideas, I hope. I hope to leave a mark. I hope to leave a lot of people with some good stuff in their life that helps them to find their way through time, the common ground of time and the connections to those people, and carry it forward. A little more passionate today than I normally am. I thought about how I was going to make this video and what I would do. This dirt, this water. If you've got seeds, soil, and sun, and the rain. That's all you need. You do that, and you're taking part in something that's kept us alive on this planet and surviving for so long. It's that important. We don't know when it may come down to another 18 ladies that repopulate the earth. So, common ground. The connections that I've made with people all across the world. The dirt that runs underneath my feet in the oceans. To the people of the Philippines and my friend Jay, whose family is there. I think about often. They're in danger from the volcanoes or other things. The people in Australia. I had what must certainly be a subscriber from Australia. Hopefully that there's somebody that I knew there. A friend of mine maybe. I don't know. Left me a comment that reminded me of that. People that died in the fires. Connections. Help each other. Help each other on this common ground that we share. Governments mess us up a lot of times. Humans are a lot alike and the same all over the world. So many of them I admire. I don't admire the man that threw out the can on the side of the road, or the person, whoever it was. I don't like that. Iron-Eyes Cody. That image put that in me. It's been there ever since. Protect that common ground. Protect the knowledge. Protect your land. Protect each other. Help one another. So, wherever you are in the world, wherever you're seeing my little video here, my little half-acre patch of dirt, take this opportunity to reach down and look at your dirt and know that you're on the same common ground that I am, and that I respect you and care for you. Everybody around the world, we've all shared common ground. Even if you're in an apartment 20 stories up, there's common ground beneath there. You know what? I just looked at the time. I've spent 28 minutes now, almost 29, speaking on this. I didn't intend for it to be near that long, and I doubt anybody's still watching. If you are, then say, this is my common ground. Join Bull in his challenge. Join me in mine in getting ready for spring. Join Bull. Grow some food for yourself and share with someone else that you are connected to on common ground.